In Romania, there's a dish so potent for joints, locals call it nature's hyaluronic acid. Yet most Westerners have never tasted it, or the 14 other foods rich in collagen we've lost. That's why so many people over 50 unknowingly starve their bodies of collagen, the protein that keeps us strong, supple, and vibrant. Today, I'll take you across 5 continents to rediscover ancestral wisdom through 15 collagen-rich foods, from Tokyo's oceanic treasures simmered into silky broths to Romania's slow-cooked marvels set into wobbly, joint-nourishing jellies. Collagen is the glue that holds us together, giving skin its bounce, joints their cushion, and your body its structure. But after 50, we produce less of it, leading to wrinkles, stiffness, and slower healing. There are several types, but the main ones are Type 1, for skin, tendons, bones. Type 2, for cartilage and joints. Type 3, for organs and blood vessels. Here's the part most people miss. Traditional diets didn't rely on pills. They relied on food. Real, slow-cooked, collagen-rich food, crafted from bones, skin, and forgotten scraps. Let's begin with the first. A golden elixir your grandmother probably made, and your joints still remember. We often think of the sea as a place of renewal, where life began, wounds heal, and the body feels lighter. Marine collagen, especially type 1 collagen found in fish, skin, and bones, offers a unique form of this renewal. Its smaller peptides absorb faster and work more efficiently to support skin elasticity, hydration, and even the delicate lining of our blood vessels. Let me take you on a journey across cultures that have long honored this gift from the ocean. 1. Sweden, salmon skin chips. Imagine a cozy cabin on the Swedish coast, where a grandmother fries thin strips of salmon skin until they curl into golden, crispy chips. Salmon skin, rich in marine collagen, is considered a delicacy here, gently fried and seasoned with sea salt or dill. Many shy away from fish skin, thinking it's just waste. But it's one of the most collagen-packed parts of the fish, especially from cold water varieties like salmon. A handful of these chips offers more benefits for your skin and joints than many lotions. 2. Norway, Rackfisk, fermented trout. Heading north to Norway's fjords, we find Rackfisk, a dish that's certainly an acquired taste. Whole trout, including skin and bones, is fermented for months in salt and sugar. This fermentation breaks down collagen, making it easier for your body to absorb. Rackfisk is earthy, tangy, and pungent, but beloved in Norway's winter months. Older Norwegians say it warms the blood and strengthens bones, claims modern research supports. The fermentation preserves connective tissue and adds natural probiotics, which help gut and skin health. You don't need to ferment fish yourself, but the lesson is clear: the whole fish matters, especially as we age. 3. Japan, salmon sushi rolls with crispy skin. In Tokyo, I once met a sushi chef who had trained for years just to master rice. He proudly served me his signature salmon roll, topped with crispy fried skin, telling me, "This part makes you strong." In Japan, including fish skin in sushi reflects a deep respect for not wasting any part of the fish. The crispy skin adds crunch, flavor, and marine collagen, all packed into a small, delicious bite. If you visit a sushi bar, don't miss rolls with crispy salmon skin. It's not just a garnish, it's nourishment for your joints, skin, and connective tissues. 4. Korea, Tang, spicy fish stew. Finally, we arrive in Korea, where Tang, a spicy fish stew, warms both body and spirit. Made with red snapper or cod, the stew includes fish heads, skin, and bones, simmered with tofu, radish, garlic, and gochugaru chili flakes. Older Koreans believe Tang restores the body, and they're right. The simmered fish parts release collagen, calcium, and phosphorus, nourishing aging joints and fragile bones. What makes Tang special is the fish scales, rich in collagen peptides. When cooked long, they break down into the broth, thickening it slightly and adding hidden healing power. These dishes might seem unfamiliar or even challenge your palate, but they are more than food, they are medicine, time-tested by generations. Embracing just one or two can help your skin feel firmer, ease joint aches, and make mornings more fluid. Up next, we'll explore what I call the original collagen elixirs, bone broths, simmered with wisdom, love, and healing, cherished around the world as liquid youth in a bowl. There's something deeply human about a pot of bones simmering on the stove. It speaks of patience, nourishment, and the quiet promise of healing. Across the world, bone broth has answered the same question for generations. How do we bring strength back to the body? I've seen many older patients turn to protein powders and supplements for their joints, and sometimes those help. But grandmothers in Vietnam, Italy, the Philippines, and Japan didn't reach for pills. They reached for bones, because they understood something modern medicine is just beginning to respect. When you cook bones slowly, really slowly, you unlock a rich gelatin packed with the building blocks of life: collagen, glycine, glutamine, minerals. This gelatin doesn't just coat your spoon, it coats your joints, lines your gut, and smooths your skin. Let's travel for a moment to 4 kitchens bubbling with ancestral wisdom. 5. Japan. Tonkatsu ramen. Ramen might bring to mind young crowds and late nights, but in southern Japan, real ramen, tonkatsu, begins with bones. Not just any bones, but pork bones rich in cartilage and marrow, feet, knuckles, joints. These are boiled, not for hours, but days, until the broth turns milky white and opaque. That cloudy color? Collagen. Gelatinized connective tissue and marrow fat emulsified into a rich, nourishing broth. When I first tasted tonkatsu in Fukuoka, my knees ached from a long flight. The next morning, after that bowl rich with garlic, ginger, and marrow, I walked easier. It wasn't just comfort food, it was functional medicine. Pork collagen, especially types 1 and 3, supports skin, tendons, and bones. Simmered for 12 to 24 hours, it becomes deeply absorbable and healing. 6. Vietnam pho. Now, picture Hanoi's bustling streets at 6 a.m., where the air smells of cinnamon, cloves, and star anise. Someone has been simmering beef bones since midnight, extracting marrow, collagen, and minerals for a dish that's both breakfast and remedy: pho. Traditional pho uses oxtail, knuckles, and sometimes tendon, slow-cooked to release gelatin. The clear, golden broth is rich in type 1 collagen and calcium, strengthening connective tissue, supporting bone density, and maintaining gut integrity. My Vietnamese patients smile when I ask what they eat when weak. Pho, they say without hesitation. It's restorative, rejuvenating, one of the most delicious ways older adults get the collagen their bodies quietly crave. 7. Philippines Bulalo. Farther south in the Philippines is Bulalo, a dish tied deeply to love and legacy. This simple soup starts with beef shanks, cut to reveal marrow, simmered with corn, cabbage, onions, and fish sauce for hours. The marrow softens into silk. Collagen, rich tendons melt into the broth. Research shows long-simmered bone broth supports joint mobility and reduces inflammation markers in aging adults. Bulalo is rich in glycine and proline, amino acids essential for collagen. Filipino families serve bulalo to elders feeling manipis, weak or depleted. 8. Italy, Bolito Misto. Now imagine a chilly northern Italian evening. The kitchen smells of rosemary and bay leaves. A large pot simmers with meats and bones, tongue, shank, chicken with skin on. This is Bolito Misto, meaning mixed boil. Unlike strained broth, Bolito invites you to savor the whole experience. The meats simmer until fork tender. The broth is rich with gelatin and minerals. Served with salsa verde or mustard, every bite nourishes deeply. Older Italians believe this dish strengthens the blood and warms joints. They're right. The skin, tendons, and marrow in cuts like shank and tongue are loaded with collagen, especially types 1 and 3, rebuilding skin, strengthening hair, and supporting muscle elasticity. What unites these dishes? Patience, bones, heat, and love. They transform what many discard, joints, skin, scraps, into healing nourishment. Next, we'll explore pork skin and cartilage, foods that might seem unusual but hold powerful collagen to cushion joints and plump skin from within. Some of the most powerful anti-aging foods in the world are the ones we've been taught to fear. Pork skin, cartilage, tendons, ears, feet. Yes, the wobbly bits, the crunchy bits, the slow-cooked cuts with names that don't show up on restaurant menus. These are collagen gold mines. For centuries, cultures have used them, knowing that beauty, mobility, and resilience start in connective tissue. Let's walk through the kitchens of Germany, China, Mexico, Romania, and Poland, where these humble foods are anything but forgotten. 9. Germany, Schweinshacks, roasted pork knuckle. In Bavaria, you'll hear it before you see it. The skin crackling in the oven, blistering into golden armor. That's Schweinshacks, pork knuckle, slow roasted until the skin is crisp and the cartilage melts beneath it. At first glance, it looks like food for the strong. But it's really food for strength, especially the kind we start to lose after 50. The skin delivers type 1 collagen, which supports skin elasticity and blood vessel health. The cartilage inside holds type 2 collagen, the kind that cushions joints, supports spinal discs, and slows mobility loss. Sometimes, tradition knows what science is still proving. 10. China, Dongpo pork. Travel to Hangzhou, China, where red braised pork belly simmers in Shaoxing wine, soy sauce, and rock sugar. This dish, Dongpo pork, isn't fast food. It takes hours of slow braising, enough for skin, fat, and meat to melt together into a glossy, wobbly square. You might want to skim off the fat, don't. The pork belly skin is rich in collagen, which cooks into gelatin, supporting skin firmness and your gut lining, critical for nutrient absorption and immune strength. Chinese medicine has long revered this dish for strengthening qi, the vital energy flowing through the body. And modern science confirms collagen can improve skin hydration, reduce joint pain, and support sleep by boosting glycine levels. If a Chinese elder offers you this dish, accept with gratitude. You're not just being fed, you're being fortified. 11. Mexico, Chicharrón, crispy pork rinds. Next, to Mexico, where pork skin becomes one of the most craveable snacks on earth, chicharrón. I'll be honest, chicharrón is often misunderstood, seen as a guilty pleasure, too indulgent to be healthy. But look deeper. Chicharrón is pork skin, stripped, seasoned, fried until puffed and golden. It's pure concentrated collagen from the pig's outer layer. A 2020 study in Nutrients found hydrolyzed collagen from porcine skin significantly improves skin elasticity and eases joint pain in aging adults, especially when paired with vitamin C. And here's the beautiful part. Traditional chicharrón is eaten with lime and salsa, both rich in vitamin C, helping activate the collagen you're consuming. So yes, a few crispy bites can be more than a treat. They can be part of your wellness routine, especially balanced with fiber and hydration. 12. Romania, Nika, pork foot jelly. Now, imagine a Romanian winter kitchen. On the stove simmers pork trotters, ears, and garlic for hours. What emerges isn't soup, but a shimmering jelly called Nika. It's poured into molds and cooled until set, firm but wobbly, packed with gelatin. I once met a Romanian elder named Ion, nearly 90, who still walked to market daily, even in snow. When I asked his secret, he tapped his dish and said, "This, pork jelly, every Sunday since I was a boy." Nika is rich in type 2 collagen, the most effective for joint repair. The gelatin also improves gut hydration, supports skin health, and helps maintain lean muscle. It's not glamorous, but it's powerful, and it reminds us, collagen doesn't need to come in a bottle. Sometimes, it jiggles. 13. Poland, Galanca, braised pork knuckle. In Poland, Galanca is more than food, it's a winter tradition. This braised pork knuckle is slow cooked with marjoram, garlic, onions, and sometimes dark beer until tender and rich with flavor. But its true power lies in the collagen. Packed with skin, tendons, and cartilage, the knuckle releases gelatin and type 1 collagen into the broth, nourishing joints, skin, and the gut. One of my Polish patients, Piotr, 72, once said, "Doc, I eat Galanca every Sunday. That's why my knees feel like they're 30. Science agrees. When simmered low and slow, collagen-rich cuts offer bioavailable peptides that help older bodies stay strong, mobile, and resilient. Galanca is tradition and functional healing. What do all these dishes have in common? They remind us that healing can be slow. Collagen doesn't promise instant results, but consistent care. Even the toughest cuts, when treated with time and tenderness, can become soft and strong again. Just like us. In a moment, we'll explore one last set of dishes, not just from meat, but from birds and plants. Yes, animal sources like pork skin and fish heads are rich collagen reservoirs. But they aren't the only way. Let me take you on one last tour. 14. Jewish traditions. Chicken feet soup. In Jewish kitchens, grandmothers simmer chicken feet for hours into golden elixirs. These soups aren't just folklore, they're pharmacology. Chicken feet are packed with tendons, ligaments, and skin, all rich in type 1 and 2 collagen. The key is slow, gentle cooking. Simmering the feet for several hours breaks down the tough connective tissues, releasing gelatin, glucosamine, and hyaluronic acid into the broth. This slow extraction transforms the liquid into a rich, nourishing soup that supports joint comfort and skin hydration. A 2015 study confirmed that collagen from chicken feet can boost bone density and skin elasticity in aging adults. I often say, a bowl of chicken feet soup is like a gentle massage for your joints, from the inside. 15. Vegetarian gem. Indian vegetable sambar. Sambar isn't just comfort food, it's a powerful ally in collagen support. Collagen isn't in plants directly, but your body needs building blocks, and sambar delivers. Protein with essential amino acids, while vitamin C-rich vegetables like tomatoes and tamarind help your body produce collagen. Spices like turmeric reduce inflammation, and drumstick pods add iron, nourishing your tissues. Sambar shows how tradition blends nature's ingredients to support your body's collagen factory, helping you stay strong, flexible, and vibrant. Every culture has found a way to protect what matters most. The strength beneath our skin, the flexibility in our joints, the energy in every step. And you, yes, you, still have time to rebuild it. Whether you're 55 or 85, starting with chicken soup or mung bean stew, eating meat or preferring plants, you can restore what age has gently taken. By the way, where are you watching from? What's one traditional dish from your country that supports healthy aging? I'd love to hear in the comments. If this helped, subscribe for more science-backed health wisdom made just for you. Share it with someone you care about. Stay strong, stay curious. And as always, I'll see you in the next one.